I'm just telling you, I got to be bold up front and straight up. Life sometimes is the most amazing thing that you can ever experience when it comes to impacting people. I'm telling you, it's a different thought process. Welcome to the Ray Lewis Show. No Excuses presents the Ray Lewis Show. If this is your first time, like always, buckle up. Buckle up. I think sugar got to come out today. We got to have some real conversation today. And I'm checking in because coming from the weekend that I just experienced and the things that I was able to hear, see from all of these kids, I'm not going to hesitate any longer. The only guest I got this week is my guy for 20 plus years, coach himself. Sometimes I call him Deacon Sanders. But we're gonna jump into this championship mentality because we just had a weekend it has to be spoke about, and we just wanted to share this weekend with you guys. Coach, what is going on, man? Good to see you. I know we've been together the last few days, but you good?
Man, everything good, man. I'm still rolling from this past weekend, man. It was amazing.
I had this camp this weekend at a facility of mine, a school, which is Spire Institute in Geneva, Ohio. Should really check it out, kind of what we're doing. But these kids, the top 100 linebackers, running backs, and quarterbacks come to this camp. And we've been doing this camp for years. But we switched it from our competitor to our home. And we get there, and this thing starts to happen, Coach, immediately. And me and you talk about this, right? And I say to them, listen, I say to Coach, I said, bro, we focusing on three things the entire weekend, period. Mindset, commitment, sacrifice. Today, we're going to focus on the same mindset, commitment, sacrifice. Coach, what did we learn this weekend? Understanding how important is it to have you got to sacrifice something to get anything that you want to get in life. But you must commit to a lot of things to change sometimes your situation. And then hopefully you can find the right mindset along that journey. Talk to me, Coach.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you, man, the weekend was unbelievable. And, man, I was impressed at the level, even the mental level of some of these high school athletes, man. These guys look like grown men. They are fast. They are strong. They could jump high. And I was amazed at some of the mindsets that some of these kids had and the commitment and the sacrifice that they displayed, man. We had a workout, man. It was kind of tough. And then the next day we had this kid in the gym at 4:00 in the morning after the workout the day before, man. So when you talk about mindset, commitment, and sacrifice, not only were those the topics, man, we even got a chance to see some of it in action this weekend.
This is what's interesting, right? And this is why I think it's important to share this, right? People say all the time, well, I ain't got that much energy, because young kids got energy. But when you have a vision and you're that young, when you have a vision and you're middle age, when you have a vision and you're on the backside of life, wherever you are in life, I'm going to ask you to take these three verticals with you the rest of your life. Because one of the things that we saw, one of the things that we heard, listening to these kids, listening to these babies, every second of our lives, somebody has to answer the question to yourself, what in the last 10 years have you committed to that has changed your life for the good? What for the last 10 years have you sacrificed? I want you to really think. Listen, Coach, I want somebody to really get this and ask themselves this question. What have you sacrificed? Everybody wants something. Everybody want to make more money. Everybody want bigger houses. Everybody want to change their situation. My question, what are you sacrificing? I asked those kids, and interesting enough, I don't think they had all of the answers, but one answer that kept coming up. I said, what will you sacrifice? And every one of them said, anything.
Wow.
anything.
Wow.
Bro, if you ever get to that point in life, look, you can listen to shows, you can listen to pop, you can listen to anything you want to listen to. But until you get to the point in your life that you want to change it, where you will sacrifice anything, it's the only way change gonna happen.
Hey man, anybody that's ever achieved anything great, man, it comes with sacrifice. And we know that as a team, we know that with championship mentality. But I'm gonna tell you, man, it really does start with the mindset. And we wanted to break it down practical to them. I mean, make it simple. Yeah. And mindset, basically, in its most simplest terms, is a way of thinking.
That's it.
And when you talk about go back to these last 10 years, look at what you committed or you sacrificed. If you don't like where you are right now, then you have to check your mindset, your way of thinking. Where did your mindset come from? It could come from our culture. It could come from our parents, what we see, what we watching, what we hearing. It could even come from your timeline content. And so your mindset and your way of thinking is the catalyst to you getting to your destiny. So again, I challenge all of us to look back. You said 10 years, man, we could look back 6 months. Now, is this mindset that I have, my belief system, my attitude, my way of looking at things, are they taking me closer to where I'm trying to go or taking me further apart? And if your mindset doesn't match up, the mindset doesn't match up with where you're going, then you have to change all those things that I'm just listing. You got to analyze it. And you may have to remove some things because you will have to develop a mindset, a way of thinking that helps you get to your vision and accomplish your goals. And that comes with commitment and sacrifice.
Yeah, and it does. And it does. And that's why today I want to make this clear. Today I need whoever's listening to grab a pen and a pad. And I need you to write the word mindset. I need you to write the word sacrifice. I need you to write the word commitment. And I need you to write beside those, what are you sacrificing to make your life better? Actually, what are you sacrificing to make yourself better? To make yourself better, right? Individually. I never forget this, bro. And you remember this, man. We said there was something that we had to sacrifice to go to the next level. You remember this, right? When we was with Papa Son, right? Lauryn Hill's father, right? And Papa Son was looking at my abs one day. Remember? He was looking at my abs. He kept saying, you know, you got a layer on there that shouldn't be on there. There's something you doing at night that you shouldn't be doing. And I figured it out. We figured it out. That's when I was drinking wine, right? That's when I had me a bottle of Merlot. And every night I'm chilling after work. And he broke it down to me and showed me how much sugar was in that wine that I was consuming after my workouts. After my workouts. Listen to this, and you know this. I not only committed to it, but I sacrificed never going back to it. Think about it's been almost 10 to 15 years, coach, that I have not touched one thing that forever catapulted my career to make me continue to play 17 years. How crazy is that?
Hey, man, a wise man said a long time ago, if you can give it up, you can have it all.
You can have it all.
And there's some things that may be on your list. It may not even be a bunch of them. It may just be one or two things. And I'm going to encourage our group as well as we encourage each other along the way. Some things, if we could just sacrifice. Now, sacrifice is something that hurt. It hurt.
It hurt. It hurt.
Man, but if we can give it up, we can have it all, man. And so I enjoyed this weekend, Ray, man, and pouring into these young men and pouring in the belief system, how important it is for them to believe in themselves and understanding that type of thinking, because whatever you believe about yourself is what you think about yourself.
It's what you think about yourself.
And the way you think about yourself is the way you behave.
It's the way you behave.
And so again, it's the mindset, man, the mindset, commitment, and sacrifice. When you got all those three going, man, like these young men and anybody that has been successful, man, greatness is in your path.
It's so this is what makes it unique for me, right? I said this weekend. What makes you different? I ask each one of the kids, what makes you different? The question I ask anybody that's been following this show, what makes you different? What makes you decide in life that you don't want to just be another number or another name or another tag? If you make up in your mind right now today, I'm challenging you. I have to do this because of what I keep experiencing. If you challenge yourself right now to let go everything, I didn't say it was easy. You said it, Coach. It ain't easy. Mm-hmm. But to let go everything that's hindering your progress and only commit to the things that makes you better. Imagine how you go to bed and get up in the morning. I asked a guy just last night, one of the kids, the little kid I was telling you about, Coach. Mm-hmm. I said, what's the first 5 things you do when you get up in the morning? Well, I brush my teeth, I check my phone, and I'm like, wow, okay. And then watch this. I committed to making sure that when I touch my phone, listen to this, 3.5 years of commitment of never missing one day without reading my Bible. When I touch my phone, when I first wake up in the morning, I take 3 deep breaths and say, thank you, Lord, for letting me be here today. Mm-hmm. My next routine is picking up my phone, going through my Bible, which is what I committed to. My next one is picking up another book and reading another chapter, which is what I sacrificed. Mm-hmm. And my foundation, every day of my life, is only balance. And everybody has the exact opportunity, to live any way you want to live, which then becomes a lifestyle.
Absolutely, man. You do all that, man, because it's a mindset and it's a championship mentality. That's the bottom line. A mindset is so powerful that it could turn ugly into beautiful. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yes. And it could turn some homeliness and it can make it attractive. It's all about the mindset. It's the difference between winners and losers. The mindset. You know what I mean? It's the distinguishing factor, Ray, between a follower and a leader. A mindset. As we go forward, team, into this next weekend and into the next week over and over again, let's continue to retool our mindset, our championship mentality, because it starts from there. How you view things, your perspective on it. And it's so important because that's the way you view life and that's the way you view yourself.
Coach, and that's why I call you Deacon Sanders, because I almost went to church just then.
Hey, me and your mom went to church this weekend, man. Spending time with your mom, man, and your little brother. She was so proud, man. It was her birthday. And happy birthday, moms, if you out there. And, man, you gave your mom, you know, you can give them a birthday gift, but, man, you gave your mom a piece of one of your businesses. And I just wanted to tell you as a brother, that's commending, man. And it was just a blessed weekend for the kids. God's glory was shown. And, man, we deposited as much as we could out of all the years that we trained and have been together into these kids, man. And at the end of the day, that's a part of our kingdom assignment, man. Only what we do for others will last. And we're in that time and place where we really focusing on not wasting time and doing everything intentionally, because when you have a championship mentality, you have no time to waste. Nobody know the date of their death. Nobody know how long we're going to be here on earth, man.
Nobody.
And it's about just really, really taking an advantage of that and doing it with quality and doing it with excellence, man.
Coach, always, brother. I appreciate you, man.
One love, King.
You. Love, always. You know, it's really interesting just to tell you where a mindset can take you. You know, if you listen to what Coach was saying and how intentional he was speaking about my moms. And of course, that's one of those things. She's my hero. But for me to have the mindset, no longer to introduce her into the everyday birthday present, I wanted her to come see this facility. And as she saw this facility, she looked and said, this is the most incredible thing ever. And I was able to share with the world, Mom, this is now yours. Like, we own this. And when I tell you, the only things that was able to give me the ability to give my mom that was my commitment, my sacrifice, and my mindset. That's it. The only difference of me and anybody else that wants to join this team and really believe what a championship mentality represents, there's three things you must give up. You must give up your past, you must give up your worry, and you must give up what people think about you. And you must make up your own mind and make sure that what you're doing becomes a lifestyle. God bless you. This week, spend some time in what you have to give up. Spend more time with what you have to commit to. And ask yourself, what's slowing you down from having the right mindset the rest of your life? God bless you. Thank you for joining us this week. Life is simply about no excuses. So let's stop making them and let's live life with a championship mentality.